me.
Welcome back. Well, as we know, there will be a lot of visitors coming to the city of Lexington next month for the World Equestrian Games, and now our city has a signature drink that will be part of that. This was all part of the Big Lex Mix Off, and here to tell us more about it and introduce us to the winning cocktail, we're pleased to welcome Nikki Heichelback from the Lexington Convention and Visitors Bureau and Malone's bartender, Josh Cecil, who happens to be the winning recipe. So thank you both so much for being with us.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about the whole idea for this contest and how it came about.
Well, we wanted to do something that would really show off Lexington and some of the great products that we have here in Kentucky. And so we decided to pair up with the Bluegrass Hospitality Group, and they sent out a note to all of their employees and came up with loads of cocktails. And Josh had the winning mix, and I'll let him tell you a little bit more about his program. But these will all be served at the Bluegrass Hospitality chain of restaurants during the games, and so we're really excited about that.
So we're anxious to hear. Tell us what cocktail you came up with, Josh.
Well, I initially called it the Kentucky Cobbler, mainly because it tastes like a blackberry cobbler. I made a simple syrup using blackberries and strawberries. Blackberries, of course, it's Kentucky state fruit, so inspiration already from there. Also, I love cobbler. It's a comfort food to me, so it was a no-brainer for me to use those ingredients together, and I just tried it out, and it worked out well. Pleased everyone that tasted it, so really excited about it.
We had a great group of judges last night, too, that helped us come up with the winner.
How do you get picked to judge this contest? That's what I want. Well, I guess you're going to give us a little demo here, Josh, of how it works.
Well, basically, it's squeeze of orange and lemon, which I've already done. Then it's an ounce and a quarter of Maker's Mark.
And all the cocktails were Maker's Mark based, right, in the contest?
They did, yes.
Then the simple syrup that I made.
Which I think one of the great things about this, too, is that it's very easy for bartenders to do, and we're expecting a lot of guests to be around, so
a drink
Josh
that can
will be busy.
Prepared for the masses. And you already mentioned, as he mixes this up, that it will be available at Malone's restaurants and Bluegrass Hospitality Group.
Harry's and Sal's and Malone's and Drake's, yes.
All those. And so a little taste of Kentucky. You said Kentucky Cobbler for our World Equestrian guests. I'm anxious to see the color of it. Oh, that's a pretty drink.
And it will be called the Big Lex because it's after the Big Lex horse.
Yes, yes.
So.
Who we see here behind us. And for people who may not be familiar with that, I know we've done some things recently with Big Lex. Tell us about how the Convention and Visitors Bureau has embraced Big Lex as the mascot, I guess you could say.
Absolutely. Big Lex is popping up all over town, and there's more fun to come, no doubt. But he definitely has become, I guess, the mascot, if you will, of Lexington. And people have sightings of him all around the Bluegrass.
He shows up on Facebook.
He does. He's all over the internet. He's a little shy, though, so it's hard to see him in person.
Well, if you want to learn more about Big Lex or any of the happenings in our area, you can, of course, visit the Lexington Convention and Visitors Bureau website that you see there at the bottom of your screen. Thank you so much for sharing your recipe with us. We'll have to sample that a little later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We will be right back with more news after this.